Good morning, everyone. It's pretty early in the morning. Of course, we've been in daylight for a while. I've already been up, already let chickens loose. You see this little girl right here. This is one of my original Brahmas. And I'm going to try to get close enough to where you can see her head. Last night, well, no, she's walking away. But I did put some cooked spaghetti out here. Um, what happened was Friction had decided he was going to tell everybody when to go to bed. And this chicken here was friends with Precious, the one that I lost. And those two were like just the dynamic duo. She really isn't a hen. She prefers to kind of be solitary. And last night, while he was trying to get her to come in, because he is a very tight ruler with his girls, um, she declined. And then he came out and he attacked her. When I finally got to her, she was in the bottom of their coop underneath everybody, cowering down. So I brought her down here into this little area, and she spent the night. So this morning, I just simply let her out. I just let her out, and I wanted to put some food right here. What I did was I kept everybody in, and they are not happy with me. But I kept everyone in. Oh, look at that. I need to start replacing these things again. These are looking shabby, but they have worked so well. Um, anyway, everybody's locked in up here. We're going to have storms this afternoon. So I was like, you know what? I'll feed and water them up here, and then I'll let her just be loose. And if she needs shelter, she can go back to where she spent the night. And, that's just part of owning chickens. But I just couldn't let her. When I picked her up and brought her down there, she just like cuddled to me. And now she's afraid I'm going to stick her back in the building. So I'm going to kind of walk away from her. Okay, so I have semi started working in here. And the ducks got a new pool. Thanks to a little girl. Had a bent up pool at one of the stores I shop at. And she said, hey, I can't do anything with this. I can't sell it. Do you want it? And I said, heck yeah. So I brought their old ones over here. I took my pitchfork. I dumped holes in it. I put all of my composting stuff, like all my fruits and vegetables and all the baby poopy and shavings. They've all been dumped in there. I took some of my great soil, put on top of it. I'm going to kind of let that one rest. This one here, I'm going to fill up with dirt, and I'm going to plant some greens in there, get them started. Some kale and things like that for the girls. These lined up here, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are going to be my herbs because that stays the shadiest the longest. And I think that would just be the perfect place to have my herbs. So I'm going to have those there. Today, I'm hopefully going to get these wrapped with plastic and get my seed trays in there and get some seeds planted in these, what I'm going to call makeshift greenhouses. So I'm going to try to do it before the rain comes. I do feel rain right now, so chances are I'm not going to get it done. The girls are really feisty. I put them in their pens, but they're not happy with me. So we got a lot to do out here. I went to our local family-owned nursery, and really sad plants. That's like $19, $18 worth of plants. I did get 2 kinds of tomatoes, 2 or 3 kinds of peppers. I got some rosemary, some thyme, and some basil. But man, they looked really, really shabby. Their selection did not look good, but I figured I would incorporate some of these plants in with what I'm going to be planting, and that way, I've got some started out and some that I'm going to start. So, backups, right? So far on my preserves, I've gotten my orange marmalade done. I've gotten my mango strawberry preserves done, which turned out, or not mango, sorry, my papaya strawberry preserves done. That is amazing. I did give one jar to the guy who came up and got the ducks yesterday, a little sweet treat for doing a favor for some ducks that needed a home. And he left me the almost whole bag of food that they had. So it was kind of like, okay, when he left me that bag of food, I was like, you as being part of a community, and this is a very small community. Okay, this house is empty, but they come and they camp here, but they're remodeling this old house, so they're not here all the time. Then you have this neighbor here. He is my disabled neighbor that I help. Now, when I say that, I took all of this food and put it away, if shit were hit the fan, this neighbor here would absolutely be taken care of. His dogs, his cat, him, because he is a viable source as a group. Okay, so I'm going to kind of walk over here. Now, everything is out. There's stuff all over the place. It's not cleaned up yet. It's not organized yet. We just keep having winter. Now, this neighbor here, he also will be covered by my preps. Young man, he's a single man. He gets his kids on the weekend. And, he gets a lot of deals from me too, especially pancake mix. So when I get those free pancake mixes, he's like all about it. And we get him syrup and we get him, he gets eggs for his kids on the weekends, and, he can make French toast or whatever. So he is also getting ready to sign up with the food pantry. So what we'll probably do is do like a ride share to the pantry every 14 days. And so I'm going to get this neighbor in line, and I'm going to get the other neighbor in line, and we're really going to start working together. And us three together is good. But now, way down there, you can see there's a blue house down there. This is the fellow that took the ducks. He has chickens, he has ducks, he has land, and he is also a viable source for us. Now, the other neighbors going up this way, I don't have a whole lot to do with them, but the one family, it's a young family, young man, young wife with a very young child. They are part of another group of people that we are close to. That is their child, their daughter. And then, of course, he is a member of a family that is very dominant around here and farming and stuff. So this small community, is very tight. My husband grew up in this house, and, it is what it is. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm kind of watching her, and she did go out to the buildings with the other chickens that I have loose with Wes's group and Frazzle, and she will get along with them, but I really want her to kind of just have her own life. I know she misses her compadre, Precious, and, it's raining right now. Apparently I'm not going to get done what I thought I was going to get done. But there's the duck's new pool. I need to get in there and dig it down. Okay, it's starting to rain. I need to get out of the rain. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Hopefully this rain will pass and I can get some stuff done. Bye, y'all.